you have a bunch of information in Excel and you would like to find the best way to visualize them in order to put it in a report or to compare the data, to analyze it, or whatever you need it for, you have to create charts in Excel. In order to create a chart, first you highlight the data that you would like to include in your chart. As an example here, I have the information of 4 employees and their sales numbers in 5 separate months. The bottom row is a total of those sales for all employees within that month. So what we would like to chart is everything within this table except for the total. So I highlighted it, and then if we go up here, insert, here in the charts group, you'll be able to either pick a specific type of chart, or you can even utilize the recommended charts button here. If you press on it, it will show you the different options that they recommend that you can use in order to visualize your data. For me, I'll pick the first one, and then I'll press OK. Once you press OK here, it will insert the recommended chart, and on the left, it will show you the exact data that was utilized to create this chart. So here, as you can see, each month separated, and in the legend is the employee numbers and an assigned color for each one. This way, it will help you compare all employees within that month. As an example here, we see employee 1 was less than employee 2 during that month, or employee 2 was the highest seller during that month, and so on. Or let's say if we want to compare the different months instead of the employees, if you go up here, there's a switch row and column. If you press on it, as you can see, it switched or swapped the employee and months. Up here, you'll also be able to change the theme of your chart. So this is the different recommended styles that you can use. If you want to change the color, basically you can switch as much as you want. Up here, you'll find the chart title, which if you double click on it, you can add whatever you want. And if you didn't use the recommended one, you're able to double click on the chart itself and it will open this tab on the right. Here, you're able to basically switch any different formats that you would like to change within the chart itself, color of the text, any formatting feature within the chart. You can go through these options and see what works for you and what doesn't. Back to the chart itself, there's a plus sign here that you can use to basically add and remove features from here. So as you can see here, you can add or remove the axes on the left and bottom. For the second one, it's the axes title. Let's say here you want to add just employee, and on the left you want to add the number of sales. So if we go back to axes title, vertical, and just here write sales. For the third one is the chart title. If you didn't use the recommended one and there's no title here, you're able to enable it and disable it on the right. If you would like to add numbers to make it easier to be able to compare visually, you can add this data label and it will add it within your chart. You are also able to add the source data within your chart by pressing on data table. I don't recommend using this one because it would make the chart look very crowded. You're also able to keep the background grid lines or remove them, and also the legend in the bottom. It's better to keep them. And if you press on the arrow on the right, it will give you more options if they are available. You are able to choose the position of the legend itself. Let's put it in the bottom to make it easier for the user and not take up a lot of space from the chart itself. Also, if you don't like a specific color of charts within this chart, let's say I don't want employee 1 to be in blue. So as you can see, if you press on it once, it will also highlight all of them. If you go to format on top, you are able to change the color of the bar itself this way. Another thing is if you pick on the whole chart, you are able to change the background color of the chart in order to use it as you like. So let's say I want it in this color. You're also able to change the outline color and so on. This is very helpful if you plan on using this chart in another program. So let's say I'm done with this chart and I would like to use it somewhere else. So if I open Word and then I'll go to select on my chart and copy it. If I go to the Word document and paste it, you'll see it as you formatted it in Excel. So you're able to insert it in whatever report you want and so on. This can also be done in Outlook or anywhere you'd like to utilize this chart in. This was the basics of Excel charts. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to add in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you found the video useful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And here are some other guides that might find useful.